Before you watch the video, do not forget to put a like and leave a motivational comment and subscribe to receive our newest videos. Rapid increases in the prices of energy, minerals, and crop protection products have also had a major impact on the cost of growing food. Latvian regional TV channel ReTV reported on October 17 that this also affects long-term grain quality and bread quality may change. Ivars Stonga, owner of the Stramini farm in the town of Dobe, said he could not complain about the quantity this year, but the wheat quality was not as good as in previous years. Production has taken place, but until then it is in a drying facility and runs on diesel. The cost depends on the moisture content of the grain, but drying equipment is needed, Stonga said. The saving grace, says Gertz Ozols, board member of the Latraps cooperative, is that the grain manages to be relatively dry, without exceeding the basic moisture content and without overflowing with oil and gas, which is used by most of the cooperative's drying facilities. However, the price of oil and gas has also tripled. This year, before the season, we each increased our rates by 30%, which relatively covered the increase in energy prices, but we also did not reflect the increase in the cost of labor, work that we haven't seen yet, Ozols said. Drying costs are only a fraction of increased production costs for food producers. Most consist of fertilizers and phytosanitary products, and those costs have increased a lot, at least tripled. If fertilizer used to be 20 to 30% of all costs, now it's closer to 80%, because it's so difficult and there's a lot of risk, and the farmers can't make sure they plant enough tons to cover the cost, and the risk is even more serious. There could be a really big problem next year, Ozols said. Inguna Gulby, head of the Agricultural Market Promotion Center, said the rapidly rising costs would also have a major impact on the price and variety of bread in stores. The biggest problem for us as bread buyers is not the price of grain, the price of flour, but other costs. It's more about the price of energy, gas, electricity, because toast. September can see, bread is already much more expensive than in previous periods, because in large chains there are no more options for white bread and rye bread for less than €1, Gulby said. Gulby hopes the spring commodity price increases may subside. This may not be related to a reduction in production costs, but to a reduction in the purchasing power of the population. Meanwhile, farmers said they would carefully consider planting certain crops.